Thank you. And I really want to thank the fine gentleman from Maryland who's worked so long and tirelessly on ensuring that unlimited campaign spending does not drown out the voice of the people. And I want to thank him for putting together a bill that gives the public a chance to be heard over big money interests. A little bit, Mr. Speaker, a little bit about my own experience. When I first ran for many years ago for city council, and then I went on to the state, and came here to Congress. When I first ran for city council, it was a very difficult time in my district. It was a time where we actually had a period of when I first was elected, where we had martial law because we had rioting because of after the Rodney King decision in Southern California. And I walked my district and I heard from everyone that their voices weren't being heard, that the city at the time was not listening to them. And so I felt as important as any piece of legislation was to give people a chance to come together to create something to have their voices heard. And I spent that first year when I was elected working with my community in groups, and we decided that campaign reform, limiting the size of contributions, would enable our city to move forward again and would bring people together, and they wanted to be able to have a chance to participate. And we did it, and we put it on the ballot, and it overwhelmingly passed. I realized as I went forward first to the state legislature and now here to Congress, that the best way to fight against unlimited campaign spending by outside political action committees and individuals who are capable of spending unlimited amounts of money, short of amending the Constitution to repeal Citizens United, is to do exactly what Congressman Sarbanes has done: give voice to ordinary citizens. That's what we should be doing. Congressman Sarbanes' bill, H.R. 20, the Government by the People Act, it's a comprehensive reform package designed to combat the influence of big money politics. As equally important, it is to raise civic engagement, and it really is to amplify the voice of ordinary Americans. And that's what we should be hearing. That's what we're hearing every day in our districts. The bill would magnify the impact of small donations from average citizens, allowing congressional candidates who only take small donations to be competitive with candidates who are backed by outside groups, who are capable of raising and spending large amounts of money. For example, if this bill becomes law, individuals would be given a $25 refundable My Voice tax credit per year to help incentivize and spur small dollar donations to candidates for congressional office. People would be feeling that the government is asking them to contribute and to participate. And candidates now who forego contributions from super PACs and only accept donations of under $1,000 would be eligible for a 6-to-1 match by small donors, that is, people who are donating under $150, from a newly established Freedom from Influence Fund. Do you know what this will mean to the average American who says, if I contribute a small amount, it doesn't mean anything? All of a sudden, we're saying, you count. Your contribution means something. According to the Federal Elections Commission in 2012, individual small donors were outspent by 3-to-1 by outside groups. We need to figure out how to empower average citizens whose voices are drowned out by outside money from shadowy organizations. We have to shift this balance of power away from wealthy interests to ordinary Americans, to people who are asking that their government be responsive to them. I urge my colleagues to support H.R. 20, the Government by the People Act, and I urge the Speaker of this House to bring this vital bill to the floor of the House of Representatives. Give us the opportunity to vote for democracy, to vote for the people of this country, and I thank you, and I yield back